If you don't have an email list, then you don't have a direct line to your customers. Reaching your clients, audience, supporters, and fans with the right message at the right time in the right place becomes easy when you've got a strategic email list in place. My email list is the number one way I drive profits in my business, and major bonus here, it's a lot easier and way more fun than you might think. That's why I'm teaching a free live workshop all about growing your email list called From Zero Subscribers or Zero Strategy to an Engaged Email List That Lasts. I'll show you how to kick off your email list building strategy with no fear, because I know it can be scary to start something new in your business. Save your virtual seat at growanemaillist.com. Inside of my free live workshop, you'll learn why email marketing is 10 times more effective than posting on social media, my secret to sending out weekly emails without adding a ton of work to my plate, my best tips for getting people to hit subscribe, and what to actually say to them to convert them from subscribers to paying clients and customers. Save your seat now at growanemaillist.com. That's growanemaillist.com to get started with an email list strategy that drives real results. I'll see you at the masterclass. Building and nurturing an email list allows you to maintain control over the communication channels and ensures that the messages that you're actually sending are being delivered directly to your subscribers' inboxes without the frustration of battling algorithms. Hey, my name is Jenna Kutcher, and I am obsessed with all things business, marketing, numbers, and helping you to navigate both the messy and the magical seasons of this thing called life. I'm a small town mama who took a $300 camera, grew a successful photo biz, and now I work from home and run a 7-figure online business. I teach you the tried and true secrets to building a career you adore. Shy away from the real talk? No way. Money, hardship, growth, loss, and marketing are all topics we discuss here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for happy hour with a gal pal mixed with business school. Pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be challenged and encouraged while you learn. This is the Goal Digger Podcast. If you've been listening to Goal Digger for any amount of time, you might remember the story of a decade ago when I hired and invested in my first ever business coach. On our first conversation, he asked me a question that forever changed my business. And the question was, how big is your list? Now, at the time, I literally thought he was talking about my to-do list. And so I started talking about how he was so busy blogging and growing an Instagram following and trying to create pricing guides and email templates and serve these clients. But what he was talking about was an email list. And while it didn't immediately click, I started to understand the importance of growing a list that you own, that you can serve, and that you can sell to. That day, my entire business shifted because I started to understand the fact that we don't own our social media followers. We're building our businesses on rented space, and we can't control the algorithms or their experience. So many of us every single day are spending so much time creating content on social media that lives and dies most of the time without ever reaching the people we are creating for. Having an email list gives you this direct line to people who are excited about what you're talking about, who are interested in it, who have already raised their hand and said, I want more. Now, there is this line that I have been thinking about for a few years ever since I heard it. And it was, if I want my business to double, my email list needs to double. That is how powerful email lists are. They directly reflect results for you because social media is a place to show up and to serve, but your email list is where you should be selling. So if you have not started an email list yet, let this be the episode that changes everything for you. Let this be just like that conversation I had a decade ago that opened my eyes to a new way, to something that was so important I could no longer ignore it. Now, if you want to learn more about email list growing, I have a free training. It's called From Zero Subscribers or Zero Strategy to an Engaged Email List That Lasts. And you can register for it right now at growanemaillist.com. That's growanemaillist.com. It is free. It is live. And in just 1 hour, you're going to understand why email marketing is going to give you a way better ROI than any other platform. And it's going to help you spend your time with clarity and confidence, knowing that what you are doing today is going to give you real results. results. Save your seat for this free class at growanaemaillist.com. And if you want to hear even more reasons why an email list is critical in 2024, keep on listening. Do not go anywhere. We are about to chat about exactly why you can't afford to not have this strategy in your business this year. Let's dive on in. Finding a service solution that helps you better connect with customers and keep them happy can feel impossible. Like trying to remember the name of that girl you just met at a networking event. Was it Mia or Leah? Or could it be Sophia? Yeah, that kind of impossible. HubSpot's all new Service Hub can help. Well, with the service solution part at least, it brings service and success together on one powerful platform for the first time ever. Between an AI-powered help desk and an AI chatbot that handles frontline tickets fast, you can scale support and drive retention and revenue. Plus, it comes with a customer success workspace that helps reps anticipate customer needs. With a full 360 view of every customer, your go-to-market team can keep a pulse on accounts before ever trying to upsell or cross-sell. And you know what that means? Better service and happier customers at every stage of their journey. Visit HubSpot.com/service to do more for your customers today. That's HubSpot.com/service. Let's be honest, the social media algorithms have not been kind to us lately. So when you have an email list, you get to break free and have independence from those algorithms. Social media platforms continue to evolve their algorithms. Every single day, they are changing and shifting, making it increasingly difficult and super frustrating for people like us to actually reach our audiences, let alone connect with our ideal clients organically. Building and nurturing an email list allows you to maintain control over the communication channels and ensures that the messages that you're actually sending are being delivered directly to your subscribers' inboxes without the frustration of battling algorithms. I was just watching a reel on Instagram the other day, and one girl was saying, she's like, I am an expert on Instagram and I can't even predict what is going to be working a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. We are all taking a shot in the dark and leaning on tried and true strategies that work across the board, but nobody actually knows because the algorithm keeps shifting. And if anyone else feels like a dog chasing their tail on social media, then this is your way to break free from it. Now, I love social media. This isn't a battle about what is better, but it is an important reminder to think about what each platform is meant for. Now, here's the thing to realize. On social media, you're not just battling one algorithm, you are battling many different algorithms. There was an update shared by Meta, and they said that there are a variety of algorithms, classifiers, and processes, each with its own purpose to make sure that Instagram users see the content that interests them. Well, guess what? When you are going to sell your offer, those posts are likely going to fall flat. Why? Because Meta wants to keep people on the app. They are looking at people's watch time and serving them content that keeps them engaged. And so if you've ever had content that goes viral that has nothing to do with what you have to offer, and the minute you go to talk about what you have to sell, it falls flat, that is because Instagram and Facebook are meant to entertain and engage people. They're not necessarily meant to sell to people. In fact, they don't really love you sending people off of the app. And so that is why those posts don't do well. When you think about this, around 10% of your followers even see what you have worked so hard on, let alone engage with it. So 10% of that audience that you worked so hard to build is even seeing it. The average Instagram account sees an average engagement rate of around 1 to 3%. So when you have 100 followers, maybe one person is actually engaging with that content. When you have 1,000, it's 10. It's kind of disheartening, isn't it? You work so hard to gather this community on a space, and then you realize you have no control over what they see and what their experience is on it. Now, when it comes to email, now listen up. We generally get a 30 to 40% open rate of our emails. Okay, so compare that to 10%. And our deliverability is so high that nearly 100% of our audience gets our emails landing in their inbox, which means Even if they don't even open it, even if they click delete on it, they are seeing our name and our subject line, which is more than what you can say for Instagram. So just think about the algorithm and how if you are like me and you're tired of trying to constantly figure it out and beat the system, this is a way to kind of break free from that. And the best part is social media gets more fun when you stop trying to sell on it and when you can focus on serving and educating and entertaining. It actually makes social media a lot less of a beast and a lot more of a beauty. Hey, goal diggers. Lately, I've been getting excited to finish furnishing our new home, which is why I want to tell you about a brand that we absolutely love, which is Article. I have been a fan and a customer of Article for years. I'm always blown away by the curated assortment of furniture styles they offer. They have mid-century modern, coastal, industrial, Scandinavian, and even boho designs. There is something for everyone, no matter your taste. In our last house, we had their sofa and leather chairs. At our lake house, we have their dining table and chairs. We also just ordered some of their outdoor furniture for our new patio. Like, if you can't tell, we are obsessed with Article. The quality and style are top notch. Article's online only model means that they can offer some great prices with fast and hassle-free delivery. Pick the delivery time that works for you, and they keep you updated every step of the way. Article's customer is also amazing. They're knowledgeable, friendly, and always there when you need them. If you're like me and you're itching to give your home a makeover, I highly recommend checking out Article. They believe in delightful design for every home, and thanks to their commitment to style, quality, and affordability, it's never been easier to transform your space. Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. To claim, visit article.com/goaldigger and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout. That's article.com/goaldigger for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. When it comes to content creation, you either do it because you love it or because you know it's a powerful business tool. Now, either way, it takes a ton of work. Whether you're building your website from scratch or struggling to manage payments, you need Kajabi. Kajabi is the ultimate one-stop shop that's been my go-to for almost a decade. Yes, nearly a decade. It's designed to help creators and entrepreneurs build thriving online businesses with steady recurring income. Whether it's blogging, coaching, or podcasting, Kajabi makes it simple to transform your passion into profitable online courses, exclusive membership sites, and so much more. Over the years, Kajabi has been my rock, from hosting my signature courses like the Pinterest Lab to handling transactions without taking a single penny of my money. That's right. You get to keep 100% of what you earn. With Kajabi, you get powerful analytics, simple payment options, effective email marketing tools, and beautiful website templates that you can customize. And here's a little secret. You don't need a massive following to earn a great income. There are thousands of creators on Kajabi who are making 6 and 7 figures with less than 50,000 followers, and you can be one of them. Right now, Kajabi is offering a free 30-day trial to start your business if you go to kajabi.com/goal. That's KAJABI.com/goal. Join the creators and entrepreneurs who have made over $7 billion today at kajabi.com/goal. The next reason why you need an email list in 2024 is sales. How many of us want more sales? Raise your hand, literally wherever you are right now. Raise your hand if you want more sales in your business. Email marketing converts more than any other marketing channel. When we are talking about conversions, we're talking about sales, people converting from subscribers to paying clients. So if you think about it, when people go onto social media, again, they're just there. They want to be distracted. They want to be entertained. They want to be educated or enlightened. When people are in their inbox, they are more poised to purchase. They are welcoming in distractions. They are curious about promotions. They are likely ready to take action. They are in their inbox for a different reason. Here's how I like to think of it. Social media, that is the handshake. That is your greeting. That is the hi, nice to meet you. It's where people first meet you or become aware of your work. The main goal of social media should be to get people off of the platform and onto your email list. It is not to get a bunch of followers and create content for likes and comments. Social media should be this bridge to your email list. In fact, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Every single entrepreneur should only have 2 main goals when it comes to marketing. Growing their email list should be the number 1 goal. all other marketing efforts, whether you choose Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, LinkedIn, all other marketing platforms should be pointing those people to your email list. That's it. Those should be the only two focuses. So whether you focus and go deep on one platform like Instagram, or you go wide on a bunch of different platforms, the goal of all of those marketing efforts should not be to sell. It should be to grow your email list. That should simplify all of your marketing efforts so wonderfully so that you can really focus on what matters. Now, again, this is not a contest between social media and email marketing. I love and use both, but the main goal of social media is to get to know people and serve them well, and then get them onto my email list where I can serve them more intimately, and then eventually invite them into my offers or sell to them. Now, what's amazing about this is people on my email list, they want more information. They want to know what the next steps are. They have raised their hand. You can't say the same about people on social media. Maybe they followed you because you have a really cute dog, or they're curious about your fashion choices, or they love following you for your sourdough bread experience. When people are on your email list, they have already raised their hand and said, I'm interested. I want more information. Now, if you're still wondering which channel is most effective in driving sales, a survey conducted by McKinsey & Company said that email was found to be nearly, listen to this, 40 times more effective than Facebook and Twitter combined. 40 times more effective in acquiring new customers. Okay, the next reason why you have to have an email list in 2024, personalized communication and relationship building. I repeat, do not underestimate the power of being able to customize your emails. So on social media, you get on there, you're like, hey, everybody, or hey, guys. We do not do this in email. According to a study by Experian, personalized subject lines can increase your email open rates by almost 30%. Just by adding someone's name to the subject line, you can massively influence consumer behavior. I think this is fascinating. And get this, according to HubSpot, personalized call to actions convert 202% better than generic call to actions. So you could say, are you ready to dive in, Jenna? ? And that could change my behavior. 200% worth. That's something that you can't do on social media. In a world where we often feel like we have to speak to the masses, this is how we get to communicate more directly to people. In a time where personalized marketing is key, email lists enable businesses to tailor their messages and include things like customizations. You can include your subscriber's first name, and you can also send your messages to specific segments of your audience based on their preferences, based on their behaviors, based on their interactions. So you literally get to look at someone's behavior. Let's say that somebody signed up for something Pinterest related in my business ecosystem. I might not be sending them info about my skincare, but I know what they came in for. Therefore, I can go so much deeper with them and serve them well, and then eventually sell to them by inviting them into my offer. And so you literally get to see what people are curious about, which can not only change the way that you serve them, but it can also change the way that you create. You start to get data that actually guides you forward as a CEO, because you are seeing, oh my gosh, people are exchanging something of value, their email address and access to their inbox, for something of value that I've created. And it can really guide you to create offers that people are actually willing to pay for. Because I'm going to guess that at least a majority of my listeners have created something that they thought was brilliant, that they thought everyone was going to buy. And then they go to post their offer and they hear crickets. And they're like, wait, everyone said they wanted this. People said they'd be willing to pay for this. Why is nobody paying for this? And so with an email list, you get to get those insights and see which segments of my list are growing fast, which segments of my list need more resources or offers, and it can totally transform your business. Now, what's amazing about this is that because you can tailor make someone's experience with you with your email list, you are able to deliver valuable content that they think is so valuable. And you get to foster a stronger relationship with your subscriber. What happens when you do this is that you get increased engagement, You get greater loyalty, and ultimately you get more sales. You get to speak more directly to your subscribers with an email, catering their experience, which again, you cannot do on social media. Wouldn't it be amazing? Remember when the feed was back in chronological order and you knew, hopefully if somebody saw post 1, then they're going to see the next post and the post after that. You can almost tell a story with social. Nowadays, when you go to post, you kind of have to assume that people have never seen anything from you and that you're telling the same story over and over and over again. And so I love that you get to create this experience with email that is simply impossible to do with social media. And imagine right now, if I was able to say your name in this episode, how personalized and special it would feel. That is something you can do in email that is so valuable, and it totally changes people's experiences and their buying behaviors. The next thing we have to talk about is cost effectiveness. Now, I am obsessed with ROI, or return on investment. I often focus on the return on the investment of my time because I always talk about it. Time is my currency. But let's talk about the return on your investment when it comes to both time and money, because I will say, as entrepreneurs, time and money are basically everything to us. We are constantly looking at where our time is going, where it is best spent, and how that is translating into dollars. Compared to other marketing channels like paid advertising or print media, email marketing is incredibly cost effective. So if you are someone who is throwing dollars at paid ads and you're not necessarily getting the return, or your bank account is like, hey, we only got like 30 days of runway left for this to actually pick up and work, then this is for you. If you only pay attention to one statistic in this episode, let it be this one. Come back to me if you're drifting off. According to a study by the Data and Marketing Association, email marketing has an average return on investment, get this, of $42 for every dollar you spend. Now that is insane. You put $1 in, email marketing can give you $42 out. This is an average across all different industries. So this is so important. So when you give $1, you can get $42 out. If I told you, listener, today, hand me $1 and at the end of today, I'll give you $42, you would do it, no brainer. Why are you not leveraging email marketing? Now, the average return on investment for social media advertising is estimated to be around $18 for every $1 spent. Now, this is assuming that you are running paid ads that actually lead to sales on social media. So what does this tell us? If you are going to invest in anything, email marketing is 2 times as effective in driving actual sales than spending money on social media ads. So if you are someone who has a limited budget, starting an email list can help you communicate with your audience at a fraction of the cost of running paid ads or leveraging other paid strategies. It is a highly efficient way to drive sales and engagement without breaking the bank. Okay, so next, let's talk about feedback and market research. Email lists provide a direct line of communication with your audience, allowing you to gather valuable feedback and insights about your products, services, and overall customer experience. Small business owners can use data from their email subscribers, which are people who, again, have already raised their hand asking for more communication and basically have pre-qualified themselves as potential customers. With an email list, you have this more targeted and engaged audience compared to social media, where followers might have varying levels of interest or engagement with your brand. Heck, they're probably not even seeing what you're posting anyways. This targeted audience is way more likely to provide that feedback and give you insights that will help you grow your business in the right way. Goal diggers, we all know the B2B landscape can be a bit complex. From lengthy buying cycles to complicated decision-making processes, reaching your target audience can be tough. But I found a solution tailored just for you: LinkedIn ads. A whopping 79% of B2B content marketers say LinkedIn produces the best results for paid media. That's because with LinkedIn ads, you're not just casting a wide net and hoping for the best, you're strategically building relationships and driving real results. We're talking about a platform with over 1 billion members, including 180 million senior level executives and 10 million C-level executives. You are networking with the actual decision makers. And LinkedIn's targeting and measurement tools are specifically designed for for B2B marketers, meaning you're not wasting time or money on irrelevant leads. In fact, in the tech industry, LinkedIn ads have been shown to generate 2 to 5 times higher return on ad spend compared to other social media platforms. Using LinkedIn ads allows you to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to industry trends and developments, whether it's finding the perfect partner for a collaboration or uncovering new opportunities for growth. LinkedIn can be your secret weapon. Make B2B marketing everything it can be and get $100 credit on your next campaign. Go to linkedin.com/goal to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/goal. Terms and conditions apply. On top of my many titles as mom, entrepreneur, and creative, I've also added host. Drew and I host on Airbnb on our favorite island in Hawaii. We started hosting as a way to make some extra income, and we've had such an easy breezy experience. Now we host year after year, and it's been a fantastic side hustle. Not to brag, but we've also been crowned Airbnb Superhost several times, so we are really killing the game. It's about having spaces we can enjoy as a family while creating memorable experiences for our guests, and it helps that we earn a little extra cash on the side. Your home might be worth more than you think. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host. Now, another thing that you can do is you can use things like email surveys, polls, quizzes, feedback forms, and collect data from this highly engaged audience to help you make informed decisions about your strategies, your product development, and how satisfied people are with what you're doing. Social media doesn't really give you a ton of information to go off of. And while some of your content might perform better than others, it can be really hard to connect the dots on real results from social media beyond looking at likes and comments. I recently had a reel go viral and it was awesome, but it didn't translate into anything in my business. It didn't lead to more email subscribers. It didn't lead to more sales. It was just this ego boost. And it made me realize how many people are trying to hack the algorithm to go viral without realizing that virality doesn't equal success. So if you are letting engagement be the main indication of how well your strategy is working, then I hate to break it to you, but you don't have a real sound strategy. With email data, again, you get to see what are people taking action on? What are people opening? What are people clicking through on? How are those clicks leading to sales? You can literally trace a path from somebody being an email subscriber to being a customer. And I think that is so cool. Now, this leads you to the last reason why you have to get an email list. If you are someone who is serious about entrepreneurship, who wants to have a business 1 year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, this is critical. This is no longer a nice to have in your business. This is a need to have. You want to start an email list if you are serious about staying in business. If you are like, hey, this is just a hobby, I don't even know if this is going to be a thing 6 months from now, don't start your email list. But if you are someone who wants to have confidence that your business is going to stand the test of times, an email list now needs to be a non-negotiable. The long-term value of a customer as an email subscriber is what will help give you the freedom that you are craving as an entrepreneur. Building and nurturing email list allows you to cultivate this long-term relationship with your customer beyond just one individual transaction. You get to stay tied through regular email communications, you get to build loyalty, and you get repeat business. You turn one-time buyers into loyal advocates who continue to support and recommend your business for years to come. That changes everything. Now, the lifetime value of an email subscriber is so much greater than that of a social media follower. It has been said in the marketing world that for every subscriber you have on your email list that you are serving, it is worth $1 additional of revenue per month in your business. So imagine, let's say you got 500 email subscribers and you created a system to serve them, which I can teach you, by the way. According to this statistic, you could be making an extra $500 a month. What would that look like for you? What about 1,000? What about 10,000? What about 100,000? This is something that the marketing world has said for years and years. I wanted to find out how accurate it was. So me and my team pulled my stats. For 2024 monthly, the average value per email subscriber is almost $2 in my business, $1.82 every month for every subscriber I have on my list. You can probably do the math. We have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And so when you start to learn how powerful email subscribers are, how to serve them effectively, and how to translate that into a true return on your investment, it changes the game. So I want for you to make this the year. I want this to be your year where you start taking email marketing seriously, where you start to understand that social media is awesome, but it is not where you should be selling. You want to have this direct line of communication for people who are already pre-qualifying themselves saying, I'm interested, I want more, I want to learn from you, or I want what you're selling. And I want for you to grow this list that you can launch to, whether you're launching a new product, a new service, whether you're reopening an offer or creating something brand new, you need to have a list of eager subscribers that you can launch to. And I want to help you build that. The data doesn't lie. Email marketing consistently outperforms social media in terms of ROI, engagement, sales, customer acquisition, and retention. And while social media platforms have their strengths, email is the most powerful and reliable channel for us to connect with our audiences, to drive sales, and to build long-lasting relationships. I want nothing more than for you to feel the freedom and the peace that comes with making consistent sales on a platform that you own and that you can control. If you are ready to learn exactly how to start your email list, what to send, and how to increase your sales, save your seat for my free class, From Zero Subscribers or Zero Strategy to an Engaged Email List That Lasts. You can save your seat at growanemaillist.com. Again, this is going to be a free live training. Again, that's growanemaillist.com. Learn all about the tool that completely changed my business and my life. And that is not an exaggeration. This is the number one priority in my business and has been for nearly a decade. And I cannot wait to teach you everything I've learned over the years. Save your seat at growanemaillist.com. I'll see you there. And goal diggers, until next time, keep on digging your biggest goals. I'm over here giving you a virtual high five because you just finished another episode of the Goal Digger podcast. Did that go by way too fast for anyone else? If you want more, head over to goaldiggerpodcast.com for show notes and all the discount codes from today's sponsors. And if you're looking for a new crew of movers and shakers like you to bounce ideas and ask questions, be sure to join my exclusive community for Goal Diggers on Facebook. The link's waiting for you at goaldiggerpodcast.com. Hey, Goal Diggers. Lately, I've been getting excited to finish furnishing our new home, which is why I want to tell you about a brand that we absolutely love, which is Article. I have been a fan and a customer of Article for years. I'm always blown away by the curated assortment of furniture styles they offer. They have mid-century modern, coastal, industrial, Scandinavian, and even boho designs. There is something for everyone, no matter your taste. In our last house, we had their sofa and leather chairs. At our lake house, we have their dining table and chairs. We also just ordered some of their outdoor furniture for our new patio. Like, if you can't tell, we are obsessed with Article. The quality and style are top notch. Article's online only model means that they can offer some great prices with fast and hassle-free delivery. Pick the delivery time that works for you, and they keep you updated every step of the way. Article's customer care team is also amazing. They're knowledgeable, friendly, and always there when you need them. If you're like me and you're itching to give your home a makeover, I highly recommend checking out Article. They believe in delightful design for every home, and thanks to their commitment to style, quality, and affordability, it's never been easier to transform your space. Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. To claim, visit article.com/goaldigger and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout. That's article.com/goaldigger for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.